okay?
Yeah.
So I will present you Illusion, the holographic showcase designer founded in 2014. And during this time, we have been working on issues of It's better. We have been working on issues of transmission and enhancement of heritage. And since then, and whether as a result of desire to spring culture to different public or due to the corona crisis this time, we see the development of outside museum. So through example, I will try to explain you how Illusion has responded to this challenge. So first I will make a quick presentation of Illusion and then talk about outdoor museum, but keep in mind that remaining in the museum, it's important. So we are holographic showcase designer. So this is the device you can see on the picture. Our holographic showcase are robust, easy to use, and transportable. It works on an optic illusion called the paper ghost. Sorry. So a screen projects a 3D object on glass. And due to the both capacity of the glass to be reflective and transparent, we can see the object seems to be floating in the air. We developed all the services to give turnkey projects, so we have a team who is able to create 3D database and interactivity. We are located in the very north of the France, and our products are certified made in France. We working on several stages of the project. The beginning starts with the beginning and the designing of the solution. So the designing of the holographic showcase, but the scenography too. After we product our solution and assemble it in Roubaix, in our office. And we also do the development of interaction between the human and the holograms. So I will start with the outdoor museum, which is the main subject of these panels. So outside, but even in public space. I will make the same choice. So the first example I will show you is the Alençon's Castle's example. So it's not so far from here, just 1 hour by the road, I think. And the castle was for a long time imprisoned and has been rehabilitated into a public walk. So the city think about how to convey the history and the evolution of the castle over time and make the link between the past and the present. So to explain that to the public, they choose the holographic showcase telling 1,000 years of local history present in the castle park all the year. So we have to modify our holographic showcase to adapt it to outside uses, even if it's a sunny day or even snowy one, or if it's raining, by all the weather. So we had a screen protection. We used brighter screen, and we protect and locked the iPad to. The iPad is the device we can use to interact with the holograms. The second example I will show you is the project work named Ithesaurus project. And the aim of this project is the development of 3D model of medieval cyberware, so you can see on this picture, and the valorization of this result. It was a really big point in the project. So they choose the holograms technology, and it's exposed at La Station in Saint-Omer, in the north of France. And it's a place where public can freely walk and interact with the holograms and see all the 3D models made by photogrammetry. So I showed you the two examples, but we can keep in mind that remain in the museum, it's important. So I will just give you one example of different. It's a device we put in in Chatou, near to Paris. And it presents Auguste Renoir, a famous painting, and it's a reborning of Auguste Renoir. So we work a lot on scenography because we totally hidden the structure behind the bar. It's a human size, and we integrated a soundtrack inside to allow the public to be in emotion. The room is the structure of the room, was thinking to be very emotional. But it's not the point today to talk about inside museum, so I will talk about a last example that is very important because it could be inside or outside uses, and maybe it's the real point of the topic today. It's a device who highlighting the paleontological and Egyptian, medieval, and scientific artifacts of the collection of University of Lille. So they are photogrammetry of objects and artifacts. And the public can interact with the holograms, choose the object, made zoom on some points and have more information. And this device is movable. Yes. So it's traveling through the region, from museum to museum. And we can think about a device which can be able to be used inside the museum and outside the museum. So in order to be able to meet all these demands, we have to develop several standard products. So we have smaller one that is, it's the Iris 22, and we developed some human-sized holograms, so the Iris 75. We have both the first two projects exposed in our stand. So if you want to see them, just come. And but we would like to make more turnkey projects. So really think with the museum and work in co-creation with them. So I just put you some examples, but I will not talk about it. But if you wanted to have more information, just ask. So thank you for your attention. I'll be quick. To conclude, I would like to stress that it's important to provide both approach and both work on the solution. Sometimes hybrid solution maybe it's the best option, and it can allow the museum to be attracted for the public, but also transmit its knowledge from outside this world, and maybe it's the most important point. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any question for Illusion? It's okay for you. Just a small question. How people react in front of your illusion when you have a human-sized illusion?
They just stop and watch. And
yeah, it concludes. Synthetic.
It's very attractive, and we see that on the stand we have in Laval. Just people are very attracted by our device.
Yeah, because my question is it important to have a natural installation so people don't have any device, they don't use a smartphone, they don't use an helmet or something like that, they just come?
Yes, it's it's one important point. They just have to use their eyes, and it's very easy to use.
Great.
Thank you.
So if you have a question or something like that, we are not late. Every people are in 10 or 20 minutes, so it's great.